it's Mia. Welcome to a new reading week. So I don't know why I always say I think that's because I like feel weird. I don't have a good transition there. Sorry for the noise behind me. Both boys are awake and playing, so sorry. It's been kind of a hectic day. So I am reading The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I need to hurry this up because my battery light is blinking at me. I am on page 306. It's where I wanted to be going into this week. I am going to make a very real attempt at reading 50 to 100 pages every day this week. So, and I will be documenting with you guys how I'm feeling. When my battery charges, I will give you a full lowdown. The full lowdown of how I feel about this book so far, but I wanted to at least touch base with you guys and let you know where I'm at. I'm on page 306, and yeah, I will check in with you guys a little bit later on. Update time. It is Wednesday. That's right, I did not do an update yesterday. I'm sorry. Just really briefly, I just finished doing cozy evening and stuff. I need to go finalize a blog post for tomorrow for The Nightingale by Kristen Hannah. But I wanted to quickly just touch base with you guys about my reading right now. Still reading The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I'm on page 441, and I think it is very safe to say that I'm in love with this book. I'm obsessed with this story. I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I really just want to sit for the next, like, I literally think I could read this in the next 2 days if all I did was read. Probably sooner than that. And that's really what I want to do. To be very quiet because my kids are probably standing right outside the door right now, but I would love to just sit and read this for the next like 2 days and just knock it out because I'm so deep in this story and I'm loving it. I never in a million years thought I would say that I loved a story that is purely about building a cathedral, but I do, and I think that is for several reasons. The first being Ken Follett's writing. Whew, I said this at the very beginning, I love his writing. There's something about it that is at times so simplistic that it's beautiful. And at other times it's just so, oh my gosh. And the second reason I think I've fallen so deep into the story is his characters. Honestly, when I first started this book, I loved his writing, but I was kind of unsure because I don't understand the whole cathedral and all of that necessarily, but I understand the passion that his characters have, the intense desire to follow that dream that you have. I get that. I'm living that constantly. The desire, the fight, you know, when we start the story, one of our main characters has a fight between providing for his family, like an internal, not like a fight, an internal fight of taking work that he has to provide for his family, but deep down having a dream of something that he's so passionate about and he has just in his body. Like I'm right there with that character in that dream. So I think that is another reason. And each one of his characters, except for one, which you could say, I mean, he's got a dream. I mean, let me talk about him. Each of, you know, the main characters has that passion in them, and it's so wonderful to read, and it's just so fantastic. And I literally, when I say I just want to sit and read this book and not stop to do anything else, I mean it. Like, I just want to read this book. like constantly. I don't want to do anything else. I'm trying to read it whenever I can, whenever I have little snippets of time here and there. I'm literally like head deep in this book, trying to read it. So that is my update. I will update you guys in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. We have kind of a hectic morning. So yeah, but and also weather update, we got about 3 to 4 inches of snow. I might plug a picture in for you of what it looked like. It was really pretty. It was like living in a snow globe. I have to drive tomorrow, so I'm not really looking forward to it. I have to drive really early in the morning too, before like all the morning commute has gotten, and I'm terrified of driving in the snow. So wish me luck. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how my reading is continuing to progress. I think this is going to turn into like a 3-part thing, because I don't think I'm going to finish this book until next week, unless I can just really pull out some power reading towards the end of this week. I don't know if we can do that or not, but we'll see. But I think this is going to be like an epic series, 3-part series of reading The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. So I will update you guys tomorrow and let you know how I'm getting along with it. Hi guys, it's Mia here, and it's time for another update. Reading vlog update. I am on page 478 of The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I'm still loving it. I actually just had about an hour of quiet free time that I really should have spent reading, but in all honesty, I spent staring at my mug, drinking my cup of tea, and looking outside at the snow when I should have probably been reading. But that's okay, because I'll make up for it this evening. It was just really nice. It was quiet. There was no like screaming or crying or anything, so it was just nice and quiet in the house. And I always love moments where it's just quiet, there's nothing really going on, and I can just sit and be in the quiet. And yeah, so I feel really good right now, and I'm gonna tackle reading this. I've got about 20 minutes before my kids wake up, so I'm going to get into some reading. I'm almost halfway done with it, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. That's really all a girl can say. Is that I'm obsessed. And I hope, if I can't finish this weekend, which is kind of pushing it, but if I can't finish it this weekend, I think I'm going to end up finishing it actually in the first part of next week, just in time for the first quarter to end and me to do my wrap up, and hopefully this one will be in that wrap up. That's the goal. So reading this one currently, and then I've got a couple more books after that, but like I said, I've still got a little ways to go on this one, so I will update you guys later on. Hi guys, it is Saturday afternoon. I'm doing a little reading update, and I just realized I'm doing this reading update and I don't even have my book in here to do a reading update. Okay, so I'll do the best I can, and then I'll insert where I'm at in the book at the end. Okay, so I'm still reading The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I'm still loving it. I'm still obsessed. I think at this point I'm kind of getting anxious, like antsy, to start wrapping things up a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit like, okay, let's start tying things up. Let's start moving things along a little bit. With that being said, I am on like the downward, and I'm over halfway through the book, so I'm on like the downward end of book, so that might be playing into it too. So we'll just see. I'm gonna go get the book and insert a little clip of like where I'm at, or tell you guys what page I'm on. That's my update. I've got to get some stuff done, a little bit of work done. I'm gonna do like an hour, I think, of work stuff, and then I am going to try and just sit and read for the rest of the day for a good chunk of tomorrow, and we'll see. I'm getting a little pampering done tomorrow. A little like mommy's moment, mom break, and getting a little pampering done. So I'm gonna take my book along with that too. Hopefully with all of that, I can finish. I posted on Facebook. I'm trying to finish this book in the next couple days, so we'll see. I will update you guys in a little bit. Let me go grab my book and tell you where I'm at now, and we'll see how many pages I can read before the end of the weekend. Okay, so I just checked my reading. I'm on page 580 of, I think it's like 996. It's close to 1,000 pages, so can I read it by the end of the weekend? I've got my tea going. I'm about to cut up some fruit, and we will see if I can finish this book by the end of the weekend after I get some work done. Hey guys, all right, quick update. I did not finish The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I'm closer. I'm I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't finish it. I'm on 725. It is moving a little bit faster now, so I think that'll make it a little bit easier for me to power through. And I have a feeling I'll probably finish this tomorrow, maybe, or Tuesday at the latest. And then I will pick up another book. So I hope you guys enjoyed following along with me this week. I will say I still very much love The Pillars of the Earth. I feel like in some areas it kind of went on a little too long. But overall, I absolutely loved this book. And I will definitely be continuing on with the story. Like I said, I just think in some areas towards kind of like the middle to up until probably now, it kind of dragged on just a smidge too long, but it's not anything really bad. I just feel like some of, you know, a couple paragraphs here, a couple paragraphs here, a page here, it probably could have been snipped a little bit, but and not like honestly distracted from the entire story. But overall, I'm absolutely loving it. We've had so many changes. One thing that I really like, Ken Follett does amazingly well at making you kind of fall in love with the characters, and that's what I've really done. I've fallen in love with almost every single character. There's two, I think two that I just don't care for, which one of them is obvious. I don't think anyone who's ever read this book would care for this character, at least at this point. I don't think he's gonna have any like redeeming moment, but you never know. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me this week, and stay tuned for next week's reading vlog, where we will finally pick a new book to read. There will be some exciting things happening, hopefully. I say that now, it's gonna be another dull week, but hopefully I'll have some exciting news to share with you guys and things to talk about. So yeah, I will talk to you guys next week, and thanks for watching.